It absolutely was. Just gonna give this a couple of minutes to let some people join. I usually do this on TikTok, but I don't know. I'm getting annoyed with TikTok. My hair is bugging me too.
Bugging you.
No, it's just like it's been up all day and it's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yes.
No, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. So I usually do this on TikTok, but like I figured I'm getting kind of sick of TikTok, so here we are. We are on YouTube. And I like YouTube better because this is my major platform. It's where my favorite people are. It's where my favorite subs are. You guys are awesome and always supportive. Baberino's playing Xbox right now, and we're just chilling on Valentine's Day.
Might go on the computer and stream a game.
He might go on the computer and stream a game. Also, everybody, for anybody who doesn't know, oh hi, Chrissy. Oh yeah, it's your husband's thing. Happy Valentine's Day to both of you guys. I hope you're doing well. And of course, as soon as you take your hair down, you want to put it back up because it was up all day. I think if you go into when you're in YouTube, like in the actual app, and you're on your channel, you go to your channel and then you go up in the right hand side. I'm pretty sure you can change the name from there. Don't quote me. Because I've tried, because I just changed my name from Diet Makeup to Josie Fota. And I'm pretty sure that's how I did it. Or it's in the studio, in the YouTube studio. So, yeah. One of those things. One of those things is happening. But yeah, I usually do a crochet and chill on TikTok. Getting ready to 30 years? Wow. Baberino and I just had our 5 year on February 1st. Happy anniversary to you guys. That is impressive. 30 years. Like, congratulations. Takes work. But man, you guys, that's awesome. I hope you guys are happy. That's all I can wish. There's no better gift than happiness. So, yay! Yay to you guys. I'm actually trying. Another reason I tried the YouTube Live and the Crochet and Chill when you were 17. Oh, wow. Wow. 17, so you're an age. Still 30. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm gonna be 40 soon, so that's okay.
I'm already 41.
Baberino's already 41. But yeah, I figured I'd try YouTube Live is because as much as I love everybody on here, 92% of the people who watch the videos are not subscribers. And if you guys were subscribers, oh, I would be in luck. I would be in luck. I would be way up there. Think of that, 92% of almost 15 million views are not subscribed. So if every single person subscribed, I would have like 10 million subscribers. And I'd probably still be sitting here crocheting and chilling because that's what I do. Um, yeah. I think like maybe being on YouTube like this in this capacity a little bit more and saying hi to people and having people in the comments and all that other stuff. and just talking with people, it might be easier on here. And I feel like YouTube is going to be less toxic than TikTok because when I do a lot of the TikTok lives, thank you so much, Chrissy. I know 92%. I was shocked at how many people weren't subscribed. But yeah, like when I do a lot of the TikTok lives, people are just they come in the comments and like, "Oh, you're crocheting. You must not have a life." Well, I'm like, "No, I have a life and I had a life. And you know what? This is what I choose to do with it." So, yeah. I don't know if anybody has any questions, like get to know Josie. Maybe Baberino and I'll schedule one for this weekend or something where it's both of us and like everybody can come on and ask questions. And he's having an allergy fit right now, so.
Oh, you bet I am.
But he's definitely over there.
Huh?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh. You were just talking about me, though.
I was talking about you. We had a really good Valentine's Day, though. It was, we went and got some Thai food, just kind of chilled, had like parking lot picnic, because I don't know. I know all the like mandates and stuff are lifting here, but people are still stupid. And I'm not saying like people who don't wear masks are stupid. It's just some people are smarter than others. Oh no, that's too bad. Some people are smarter than others, and that's why we have natural selection. Right, Baberino?
Yes.
I actually have really bad allergies too, and I take something called Bluxton, which is what our family doctor just put Baberino on, so hopefully he has a little bit of relief. If anybody's wondering, I am making a king-size comforter out of the random wools that I have, because I make scarves and stuff like that, and I was thinking of making some cat pads, but I usually make scarves. So I just finished this one, and I make them about 6 to 6.5 feet long. I hope your hubby feels better too. So after this pink one, I'm gonna crochet this into it. It's just gonna be random. Hang on. Drop the crochet hook. Oh, thank you. I taught myself how I had been wanting to learn how to knit for most of my life. And then my friend Jess, she's my Kentuckian, because she's from Kentucky and she lives in Canada. I love you, Jess, if you're watching. She said, "Why don't you crochet?" And I'm like, "Oh, that actually sounds like a really good idea." She's like, "It's really easy to learn." And right now I'm doing this blanket with a double half stitch. And we were in Dollarama actually. She's like, "Here's some wool, here's a crochet hook. Power to ya." And I was like, "Okay." And Josie the Crochet Machine was born. I have a bunch of other scarves I finished over in my shelves, and I've gave one to my mom, one to my sister, gave my dad a neck warmer, and my mom actually bought a scarf from me. So that's awesome. I have chronic pain too. They think I have EDS, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, and they thought for the longest time I had fibromyalgia, but I find the crocheting, I figured out how to hold it in such a way that, because like the way they show you how to crochet, it's all like twisty and crazy, and I think it would like kill my hands, but a lot of them will like, Marley, stop being dumb. Sorry, Marley's my orange cat. That's what that scratching noise is.
Can we fight them?
Oh, do you? So yeah, they thought for the longest time I had fibromyalgia, and I think they were getting ready to diagnose me, but at the time I was about 25. And I freaked out and I never went back to the doctor. He was an internal medicine specialist, and I was like, I don't want to do this. So I ran away. I was like, I don't want to have an illness. I don't want to have a chronic condition, and I just kind of left. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about the surgeries. Surgeries are. My mom had broke her back twice, so I understand back surgeries. That's crazy, and I hope you're okay. Um, but yeah, so I figured out how to hold it in such a way that it doesn't hurt as much. I can't go as long as a lot of other people. So right, and that's the thing with the chronic pain thing, like they think you're lying, especially if you're overweight. So when I was 15, I broke my knee. I partially tore my LCL, and I partially tore my ACL, and I slid my kneecap 2 inches. I tore my meniscus, and I had a piece of cartilage break off and float around. My doctor at the time said the only reason your knee's not getting better is because you're overweight. And I'm like 15 years old, and I believe it. The reason my knee wasn't getting better was because it was destroyed. The inside of it was destroyed. And now there's not really anything I can do about it. I had some of my meniscus removed, not all of it. I have an excellent knee surgeon. My mom always believed me because she had the back issues. So she had always believed me and always fought for me and fought with me against this one doctor in particular. And then we went and saw a sports medicine doctor, and she's the one who was like, did you know you're hypermobile? Did you know you're double jointed? I was like, well, what do you mean? No, I don't. And I was in my 20s when this happened, okay? I'm like, no, I don't. And so she was like, yeah, you're definitely at least double jointed. You're hypermobile. There's a bunch of signs with EDS that I have meet 7 of the 9 criteria. Yeah, it's crazy. Like nobody's thumbs should like there's normal thumbs up. So anywho, like and if I want I can push them back way farther and like all my fingers, especially my pinky. The pinky's the big one. Can you have your hand flat? And yeah. Anywho, I can also my knees bend backwards up to 30 degrees. So that's from my knee surgeon, so that's why they're checking me for EDS. It's but yeah, so she didn't this my old family doctor didn't believe me at all. Yeah, you should ask to be checked for EDS because it's kind of crazy. So my old family doctor didn't believe me at all. And then I go to the knee surgeon and I go to all these other doctors and they're like, you are messed up.
It's too loud.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I guess that's kind of life. And then, I was always, so in high school I was 5'8" and 160 pounds, 170 pounds, but I also played rugby and I could the leg machine where you're sitting on it and you pull up like that with your legs, I could lift 900 pounds. My doctor said I was overweight and that I needed to lose weight, when really I was kind of built like a power lifter or a speed skater or something like that. Like very, very strong legs. And like even my gym teachers and stuff are like, you're not overweight, always felt like I was because my doctor would always tell me that I'm overweight. And it was kind of heart-wrenching and not that fun. Yeah, I used to lift a lot of weight when I was in high school, and then I broke my knee and kind of wrecked my life. She said my migraines are from being overweight. I get something called hemiplegic migraines. So my left arm will stop working and my face sinks, and it's kind of gross. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I just kind of take it as it comes, and you know, just you got to stay optimistic. You have to. Oh, that's so crazy. Where do you live, if you don't mind me asking, Chrissy? Because I'm in Calgary. Right? We are twins. Because, like, I'm in Calgary and it's brutal here because of the mountains. Like, brutal. I don't like it at all. Like, at all, at all. You should DM me on Instagram, though, and we could, like, actually talk. I feel like you're in the States, though. I thought I was getting one today. And then I was like, no, 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 no. And then I kind of did, like, I go to the headache clinic, and they taught me some yoga stretches, which I was actually thinking of doing a video about, migraine yoga stretches. Uh, oh, that's gross. Yeah, last week I had one so bad I almost woke Baberino up and was like, "We gotta go to the hospital." And I was like, "No," and I was talking myself out of it. And Virginia, is there mountains in Virginia? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Oh no. Virginia's more East Coast, right? I'm on the west. Like I'm like right below me is Montana. So, but yeah, the wind here gets like weird, crazy, and the pressure change, and like, oh god. Yeah, I've done that too. I've absolutely. You're so lightheaded, and like your blood pressure like bottoms out, and then you can feel it get really high again from the pain, and then you just feel like you're gonna fall over. And it's kind of like dizzy, but it's more like vertigo. Cause like I don't feel like it's like merry-go-round dizzy. It's like I open my eyes and the room is spinning. Dizzy. Okay, is it the Appalachians in Virginia? I'm trying to remember. Like I'm so geography dumb some days. And other days I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm 20 minutes from the Rocky Mountains. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know where that is. And then I'm like, no, I got that totally wrong. Which is okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. I also have sound. For me, when I have a migraine, the sound is like it's amplified. Like I could hear a pin drop. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Now I'm trying to like maneuver my blanket around. King size blanket is huge. That's so crazy. It's funny how like you think to yourself, and I've done this. Oh my god, I must be the only person who has any of this stuff wrong with me. And then you go online and people are like, "Hey," and then you meet people who have this stuff and you're like, "Oh my god. Yay, I'm not alone, but oh my god, I'm so sorry that you feel that way. I wish you didn't." But it's honestly kind of nice to know that you're not alone. Are you playing Metroid?
No, it's called Mighty Goose. I have no idea what this is about. It doesn't look anything like Metroid.
He's got a shooty arm like Metroid.
Yeah.
And yes, it looks like Metroid.
Whatever.
Oh my god, I missed your last comment. Hang on, let me look. we go. Bad dogs. You tell them from me they have to be quiet. So my old cat, Meow, I would get a migraine and I would lay down and she would come put her little fur. She would lay right here and she would purr. And it was like the greatest feeling on earth. The cats I have now, Beans and Marley, right, bad dogs. When I have a migraine is when they tend to play WrestleMania in the living room. And I'm like, bad cats. There's, and you think like cats are supposed to be like these stealthy predator creatures. And I'm like, how are you making so much noise for something that weighs 7 pounds? You're made out of water and air and fur and claws. Like, how are you making so much noise? I don't understand. So, bad cats. But I don't know if you guys like. Please leave me suggestions or leave in the comments or anything if you want me to do a video on the yoga for migraines because I learned a lot. And I do the Botox for migraines, which I right. I think that's just pets in general. They yeah, the Botox for migraines helps. I've had it for almost a year now and it's come well, yeah, about a year now. And it's at the point now where when I get it every 3 months, it helps enough for oh god, then I'll totally do one. I absolutely will. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I have some filming to do tomorrow cuz right now did yours help? Cuz okay, my Botox, I really wanted to ask somebody this because with my Botox, I am finding I still get migraines. I get them just as frequent. The pain is less or I'll get all the symptoms but I won't have the pain. Because the one where I was like, oh my god, I think I might need to go to the hospital last week, that one would have been a hospital migraine for sure. Like, I would have been, it would have maybe have been an ambulance ride. Like, it was that bad. And I think that I had the Botox, it didn't escalate into that. And I'm just like, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been able to ask anybody about it. And because of COVID and stuff, my neurologist, I haven't been able to see her face to face for a bit. Same with my psychiatrist, because they think one of the thing that my psychiatrist has me on also helps with migraines. Because the thing my psychiatrist has me on, it did cause a bit of weight gain, which I'm okay with, because it helped with the chronic pain. So it was like, and if you up the dose a bit, it can also help with migraines. So I'm like, huh. It seems sometimes they were bad, but then other times they weren't. Where did that go? I want to read it. So it does stop working. Okay, because like I was told, oh, this is going to be the greatest thing, you know, like, and I want to see it through for at least a year because it's been almost a year. And I want to see if it'll, you know, help. Like I want something to help. You know what I mean? Cause oh my god, crazy. It hurts. I don't like it. Like then you can't talk, and then you're slurring your words, and your arm doesn't work, and then whatever you were holding, you drop, and yeah, and like also the temporary band-aid made my forehead look fantastic. So like I wonder what like would finally eventually because I've also noticed I've changed some things in my diet. Like I don't eat oh, okay. So yeah, I'm overweight now. I don't eat a lot of junk. But before, like, I was drinking a lot more pop. And I'm not saying it's aspartame because I was also drinking the stevia pops. I think it's just pop in general. And of course, it's Valentine's Day. I got myself a Diet Coke. Like, I have a Diet Coke right here from McDonald's. Because we went and got Thai food and had the car picnic. But the Thai food doesn't come with drinks, so we got a drink at McDonald's. Because it's also, like, way cheaper to pay $2 for a drink than it is to, yeah. Huh. What kind of surgery did you have? I'm so curious about this. Because, like, you meet so many people. And it's also, I think, the kind of a bit of the anonymity of being online lets us, okay, that's kind of scary. But yeah, I think a little bit of anonymity lets us just feel more free and open to talk about this kind of stuff. So, how's your goose game, dear?
I don't know. It's kind of weird.
It does look weird.
Huh?
It does look weird. Yeah, that's scary. That is scary. And they get really cold in the winter, I bet. Just from all the stuff that's gone wrong with my knee. Yeah, but I've never been a big, I just used to eat really poorly. Not even the choices, but the quantity. I am Irish, so I have that gene where it's like, oh my god, you're eating a piece of bread, I'm gonna stick it right on your butt. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, jeans. That's awesome. Now my actual jeans don't fit.
I died.
So what ends up happening is like I would basically starve myself all the time. And I would eat maybe once a day. I would have like salad and rice. And then I would. Right, okay. And then I would not be hungry. Here's another thing I found out about EDS and the hypermobile one. So, one of the things it causes is there's apparently a gland on your stomach, okay? Under your stomach. So, with EDS, you get days where like you are famished. You can't stop eating. It looks like Rescue Rangers mixed with Metroid.
It is.
I had my gallbladder out too. Last January. It almost killed me. My bathrooms were gray. And ever since I had my gallbladder out, I was going to make a video about that too. What it's like to have your gallbladder out. And, yeah. Yeah, my gallbladder, oh God. When it came out, the surgeon said to me, it's so scarred, I'm surprised you haven't had it out sooner. And I was like, yeah, well, yes, please message me because this is insane. And like, there's so many things, especially with the EDS stuff. Like, it's very much like I was saying. There's a gland. They're finding there's a gland under your stomach. Oh, that's highly unattractive. There's a gland under your stomach, and it's like that one of the glands. It's like, oh, you're full. Oh, you're hungry. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. And with EDS, your stomach will either stretch over it and not have anything in it. See, a lot of people are so sick after they get their gallbladders out because their body never really learns how to redigest stuff properly. Or I've been doing a lot of reading about your digestive system in general, just because mine's so messed up. And it also has to do with the EDS thing, with the glands in your stomach, because like your stomach, when you don't have your gallbladder, what ends up happening is your gallbladder regulates the bile. So the bile just constantly drips when you don't have a, a gallbladder. So when you have EDS and the hypermobile one, where and the elastic one, there's a couple different types of EDS. So when your stomach stretches and it goes over this gland or triggers this gland, and you think you're full all the time and you haven't eaten in 2 days, your gallbladder would have said don't put bile in your stomach. See, I haven't lost the weight yet. I think it's because I'm on the medication that's causing me to gain weight, which is kind of counterproductive, but I don't know. It's weird. My weight fluctuates really weird. Like, it's very vast. But, like, so your gallbladder is just going to keep just dripping into your empty stomach, whereas, or sorry, your bile's just going to keep dripping into your empty stomach, whereas if you had a gallbladder, it wouldn't. And then when you're really full, when your stomach stretches the other way, and even though you've eaten something, it doesn't trigger this gland, then it just, because I've been finding a lot of people with EDS on these forums on Reddit are just talking about how some days they're so full and other days they're just like, it's like they haven't eaten in years. Like, they just can't satisfy the hunger. Like, oh, I've heard that too. I've also, like I was just talking about the EDS thing, there's a lot of weird things that can happen with after you get your gallbladder out. A couple of them have been happening to me. Like, if I have coffee, I'm in the bathroom. My friend Jess, if she has lettuce and she's in the bathroom. Like, she's like, if I ever feel like a little blocked up or anything, I just eat like a couple pieces of lettuce and 20 minutes later. And the triggers are different for everybody. I actually have a friend who has Crohn's disease, and he has, yeah, he has to, it just appears out of nowhere some days, and he just wakes up and he is not okay. Yeah, I have been there. And you just like, it's not like you're bulimic or anything like that. It's not like that. It's like, it's almost like it's an allergic reaction. Because I have a lot of allergies too, but it's like an allergic reaction. It's like your body is trying to force it out of you, and it's kind of crazy. So I'm also crocheting. I just gotta move my self a little bit. There we go. Where's my thing? There it is. So, it's so crazy how, like, yeah, you just talk to people, and because I have found also a lot of times I feel crazy because that's how people make me feel. Like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, huh? Or how could there. No, it's okay. Because, yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. My friend Jess, too. She was like, before she got hers out, all the time. All the time. But it's nice to know there's other people going through stuff like that. Like, we're not. Because sometimes I feel like, oh my God, it's just like it doesn't stop. Like, when is it finally going to be like, okay, there's nothing wrong with me anymore? Probably when I'm dead, but I don't want that to happen. I just have to I try and stay as optimistic about all this as I possibly can. And nothing else you can do about it. My mom has that, and it's not. It's not. So does my sister. So does a couple of my friends. One of my friends with MS has that, and it's like, it is definitely not that. Also, a lot of times IBS is caused by significant stress, and so is being backed up a little bit. And what people don't realize they need to do, again, a lot of yoga, meditation. It's the worst because, like, people who have IBS, when they pass gas, it is horrendous. Like, it's horrendous. Like, what are you doing on Valentine's Day? Oh, I'm on the internet talking about farts with strangers. Very good. Oh, I'm stressed out too. And a lot of being backed up can be caused by stress. And there's actually, my massage therapist showed me, there's 2 points in your back, like by just above your glutes and a little bit closer to your spine, kind of like in your butt crack area. If you massage them, it kind of loosens like it loosens the muscle, which then triggers your bowel, which then yeah, causes you to go to the bathroom. So, what an interesting day it is today. Baberino,
Yes.
are you streaming your Goose Game?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how to do that on Xbox yet. I think I need to download Twitch off of here and sign up my account on there, which I haven't done yet.
Cool. Yeah, massages are brutal. Right? As long as, like, just keep it lively and all that other stuff. I see a lot of creators go live on here. I remember it was like 2 a.m. and I was watching Rich Lux's live stream because he was getting ready to go do a video shoot. And he's like, yeah, they want us there at 4:30 in the morning, so I'm up and ready. And I'm like, well, I'm up and haven't slept yet, so I think there was maybe 30, 40 people watching, and he was just yakking and doing his makeup, and it's just fun because we don't all farts and pain. Yeah. Welcome to the internet. I just think I'm getting annoyed with TikTok. So that's why I want to do the lives on here instead. And you know what? It'll slowly grow a basis, and I'll start scheduling them on here. And TikTok is dumb.
It's dumb.
Like, I love some of the cat videos and, like, Miss Dixie's Rescue. Shout out to you and everything she does, because she is a wonderful human being, and I don't know how she does it. Like, I would have so many tears all the time. I'm sure she does. Right, I'm kind of over TikTok. I'm like, this is really boring. And especially now, excuse me, that YouTube has the shorts. And that, I don't know, I just like YouTube better, and I'm hoping to just keep increasing those subscribers. I should probably say in my videos to subscribe. Right, it gets old. And like even like some of the creators I really liked on TikTok. So I used to be friends with one of them and then they got really big and unfriended me and I was like, "Well, that's kind of shallow." So I unfriended them. I know it doesn't matter, but in the grand scheme of things, and I'm also finding like it's just turning toxic. Like politically toxic. Yes, we all know YouTube is toxic. Thank you, Trisha. We love you, but oh my god, you're a train wreck. But um it's just strange. It's so strange how toxic TikTok can be. And it's like people just on there like, "Oh, if you're going to come on here and I'm going to hate you because you're whatever, you're a girl or you're a guy or you're trans or you're whatever you are. Who cares? First start your life." I should hit that subscribe button. Everybody, do it. Yeah, because I just, and even on, my YouTube channel is so random. There is so many different things on here for so many different people. And I kind of want to, a lot of the stuff, like, especially with Baberino, like, yeah, it's like popping videos.
Gross.
Because he's full of gross. He works in a gross place. And
Yeah, I do.
I will do it. I will for sure.
What?
Not you. Not you.
Making fun of me.
And and then the other stuff is like Baberino and I doing food videos, which I thought the hot pot video was really funny because it was so gross. And it was so like overwhelmingly spicy. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting tired. That it was like not even spicy. It was just like, that gross kind of dry, spicy taste. It was that. That's what it was. So, yeah, but that's the YouTube, and the other stuff I want to start doing is I love talking about different topics, and I love doing like beauty reviews, and I love, just having a conversation. I actually have a podcast about the old radio shows. Uh, I used to host the old radio shows on a radio station here in Calgary, and it was actually syndicated, which was really nice. So I have a lot of experience being able to just talk to people, just talk to the public, talk to whoever. Like, we'll be out and about, and I'm having a conversation with somebody, and Ian's like, what was that about? And I don't know. We were just chatting, just shooting the shit, saying hi. Oh, I'm glad you like the podcast. I have so much fun doing it, and the only reason it's not up yet today, I couldn't get my computer to turn on. And I kind of gave up. And then it turns out I unplugged it by accident. So, don't laugh at me. My IQ is 138, but I'm blonde.
Who gives a shit what your IQ is? You can turn your computer on.
So, in other news, it will be up tomorrow. The next episode will be up tomorrow. And it's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcast. I should start putting it up on SoundCloud because I feel like that might be my niche there. See, talking is fun. What did you just oops about? I love to talk too. See, I also like the likes. I don't know if YouTube's thing works the same way. The more people who like videos on TikTok, the more likely they are to find the lives. I don't know how it works on YouTube. Not a clue. I just find this community Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I totally had the computer off and couldn't figure out how to turn it on or why it wouldn't turn on, but that's okay. But yeah, I just find the YouTube community much less toxic than the TikTok community.
oh shit.
This is my blanket so far. It's got 4 different colors. It's very pretty. It's very big. Which is okay because it's cold here right now. It actually just went from, I don't know, it was like 15 degrees yesterday, and today it's -2. So whatever. Welcome to Canada. Having you. Which is fine. You know, like, that's cool. I absolutely think I should have like a. I was actually thinking of doing a show, kind of like a podcast, but kind of like film it live, like always film it live and then post it. I don't know, like I don't want to pay Buzzsprout $15 a month for nothing, you know, like how many hours of podcast do you do in a week? Like I worked in talk radio. My show was 4 hours every night. Every night. So like I don't know why. What?
My computer forgot.
Okay.
Enough of this.
I don't know why people think like, oh, you're only going to upload an hour worth of podcast. Okay. Hour worth of podcast in a month. Or like when you pay for a subscription, it's, I don't know. Right? Okay, so to pay for a blah 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 blah. So to pay for a subscription, $15 a month, and then I think you get like 4 hours. I'm like, I could fill 4 hours of talk time in a day easily, and always have. Don't look at me like that. And always have more to talk about. As my friend Pam, her husband put it, we always had to get our word quota in. I thought that was funny because my friend Pam was in radio too, and I brought Bayrino over, and him and Pam's husband just kind of sat there as Pam and I talked and got our word quota in. Yeah, you only get 4 hours to upload stuff, and I think that's ridiculous. In a month. I'm like, do you have like an unlimited hosting ability? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's an unlimited host. There's so many different things I want to do. There's so many different videos. There's so many. And I think I need to hold myself to it and just make myself do it. And I think that's how it'll get done. Like, I was thinking of actually doing a lot of it tomorrow. I also love doing like the nail art videos, those little shorts. No, it's not worth it. So that's why like I use the free one. I absolutely use the free one, and I think if I start doing another podcast, I would just open a different account. Cuz that's how I roll. And use the free one there, you know what I mean? Like what are you going to do? I'm sure there's ways around it. I like, as you probably see, I post the old radio show ones on here. I think I'm just gonna do all of it on here. I don't know if YouTube has podcasting yet in Canada. If they do, I would like to figure that out. I'm also trying to figure out, because I know YouTube has the stuff for creators where you can like join the creator group and stuff, and you can have like specific emojis for comments, and your being a creator, you get paid doing that, and there's all kinds of stuff you can do. Like in these live chats, like you can have people send donations and stuff, and I have no idea how that works. Like, why would you even come on here and ask for donations? That's kind of perplexing.
What do you mean? Like ask for donations?
Yeah, like doesn't one of your van guys like do the live YouTubes and is all like, oh, you know?
Oh, he doesn't ask for donations.
Okay, people just send them.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. That's why Josie has 16,000 subscribers and Van Guy has 500,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not living in a van down by the river. Because apparently that's cool now.
It is cool.
It's not going to get you talking to Chris Farley about drugs. Anywho. That's okay. Anybody who's joining or coming in or saying hi, subscribe. Subscribe. That's what I'm learning. Also, I'm doing a double half stitch king size blanket crochet. Crochet and chill. Yeah, it's so weird. Like why would you like I don't understand. Like do you I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm almost tempted to just like start a GoFundMe and be like, okay, everybody, I am a YouTube content creator and you know, just to see what happens and be like, everybody, I need everybody to donate $1. $1 to this GoFundMe. I would probably like keep half of it and donate the other half to the Meow Foundation or something. Or like ARCS. That's a huge rescue here in Calgary, or even the Calgary Humane Society. I actually, when I was in college for broadcasting, my radio drama was called Meow Find Them a Home. And I did a 3-part radio drama on rescue cats in Calgary and found out that Calgary is one of the only places in North America that's completely no kill. Unless it's like absolutely necessary. Oh, do they do that on Facebook all the time? I have no idea. See, where am I? You know, like all these people scamming people for money. Maybe it's because I have morals. Anywho, yeah, these people, I did Meow Find Them a Home, and I found out like rescues like ARCS, the Meow Foundation, even the SPCA, the Humane Society here in Calgary, uh, what they do, the only time a pet is euthanized, they're really sick, they're really injured, there's nothing they can do. Like even like older animals, like if they're totally healthy, they're adopted out, which I completely agree with. Um, when I adopted Meow, my first cat, that my ex and I had, she was 2, maybe 3. She had had her babies. She had been spayed. She was freaked out, but that's the one we brought home. And, you know, we had her for 17 years. So we gave her a very, very good life. And when she passed away, the night she passed away, I guess she was downstairs in the bathroom, like in the litter box. She couldn't quite litter box. And Marley Cat was kind of, you know, trying to show her how to litter box, and she hated him. But she didn't even fight him that night. And I guess she had a little bit of pee on her. And when she came upstairs and tried to jump on the bed, she just, her eyes weren't pointing the same direction. Like she was not doing good. And I just kind of knew. Yeah, there's way too many being euthanized for no reason. With Meow, she was diagnosed with kidney disease, stage 2 kidney disease, about a month earlier, and the vet had warned me it can go really fast in cats, like really fast. So I was like, okay, they're like, just keep an eye on her, and that was the night I called Warren, my ex, and I said, hey, I'm taking Meow to the vet. Tonight's the night. And I think she knew because in the car ride, Meow in the car would always just sit in the passenger seat, chill, have her cappuccino if we went to Starbucks. Very good cat. This night, she jumped up on my lap and she just kind of looked out the window the whole ride to the little vet place. We have an emergency vet here in town. We have a couple, but this was the one Meow liked. She liked the vets there. And Warren got there and he was working that night and we both went in and she knew. She was like, "Okay, let's do that. I'm ready. I'm done. I've been alive for 19 or 20 years, like that's like what 100 and something in cat." She was done. She was looking out the window, walking around the room. The vet went and checked her out, took her in the back, checked her out. Her bladder was full. She couldn't pee anymore because she was in kidney failure. They said renal failure. So everything was just shutting down. Right? And then they just stopped. She was just shutting down and we took her in and said our goodbyes and held her while she went to heaven or afterlife or whatever you want to believe in. We held her when she passed because you never want to let your pets pass by themselves. That's cruel. They're in a strange place. They have no idea where they are. So you just snug them. And yeah, it's hard for you, but it's also hard for them. And it's hard for the vets. The vet almost looked like she was in tears. Like they become vets because they love animals too. So yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Right, and it's just, they're your little family members. 4 legs, fur, part of the family. Bad. Right, Beans and Marley, where are Beans and Marley?
I have no idea.
Being bad somewhere.
Probably.
Right, everybody was crying in the room, and it's just a rough night. And of course, it was during COVID. So, it was just me and Warren. They let Warren and I sit in there with her, and it was nice. So, we have little paw prints. So, because we weren't all about where we took her, actually in Calgary, a lot of the vets, they all have this. There's a memorial forest for a lot of the funeral homes here where people, when they pass, they plant a tree. So the pets that are cremated are actually, their ashes are sprinkled in this memorial forest, and they're used as fertilizer. So I think that's amazing. I think that's absolutely wonderful. They go back to the earth. They're not alone. Aw. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the paw prints of my little fur friends. But yeah, so here it's a really nice gesture here for them to be able to just be happy, just be free. It's been, yeah. I miss Meowkins, but she's in a better place and she's not suffering. What time is it, babe?
Oh, like 9:45 or something.
Oh, shit.
That's okay.
I'm probably going to go to bed soon. What about you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'll finish this. Oh, I might finish this row. Oh. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the YouTube live stuff a lot more. Hopefully get more subscribers that way. And just have fun. And I think I'm definitely going to do that migraine yoga video because I'll do that tomorrow. That seems like one that's... You're not the only one who's requested that, so... Or thought it was a good idea, so I think I'm totally going to do that because there's a couple of like really significant stretches and they're really simple. You do them while you're sitting down. Yeah, and I'll like do the video and I'll walk everybody through it because I learned them from the headache clinic from the neurologist. So, yeah. Anywho, I think I am gonna head to bed pretty quick here. And yeah, message me on Instagram and anybody else who's saying hi or looking around or anything. It was nice to chat. Subscribe, subscribe, comment, have fun. I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh, it was good talking with you too. I look forward to more conversations. I think it'll be very interesting. Hope everybody has a good sleep. I hope you have a good sleep, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And bye for now.